What was that question you just asked, brother fan?
Niggas really like Jeff Hardy. Like niggas like, yo, Jeff Hardy is my nigga.
I had a coworker was like, "Did something happen to Jeff Hardy?" It's like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "Well,
your coworker that added you recently."
No, it wasn't at all. Shouts out to the coworker that did that. He was like, he's trending. I don't know if
that was in Well Done. Remember Well Done, the tag team?
I remember the name. I don't
Timothy
remember.
Wells, Stephen Dunn.
Well Done.
Who were they? Were they people outside of Well Done? I don't remember.
Yo, they changed the label on my favorite beer, and I'm a little thrown off.
Nigga, you don't drink the label.
Yeah, but you know how nigga, I'm shell shocked from when my first favorite beer changed the taste.
Mickey's.
Ew.
This twofer tastes different.
This doesn't taste like.
Why does my twofer taste weird?
This doesn't taste like piss.
Pastry arch with root beer float, imperial brown. That's crazy.
I'm about to see what it is.
It tastes like root beer.
Nigga likes the most obscure shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shouts to Zell, shouts to buying more bottles.
Nah, facts for real.
You probably recommended that to him.
Shout out to Zell.
I got this beer.
I just saw it in the store.
So I got this beer.
That nigga put me onto that apple pie a la mode.
I was gonna say it was called apple pie. It tastes like an apple pie.
It tastes like apple pie a la mode. Like it tastes like the apple pie and the ice cream.
That's crazy.
I saw Zell yesterday.
He was drinking that apple pie?
Nah, he was
gang banging.
Smoking that dope.
And he turned around. Wait, is that Matt? I think it
was yesterday. It might be the day before. Man, fuck you, nigga.
I know that's not who I think it is. Like,
that's ridiculous.
What would you know about that?
Actually,
but
no, I
think it is. That's the big brother loaded the little brother.
Now bring it back, backtrack, because he done threw you off with this motherfucking pastry beer.
Well, I was gonna say, black people, they just rock with the heart. I think
not the Hardys, not Matt Hart. No.
I think black people fuck with the Hardy Boys. I think when they split, black people went with Jeff Hardy as opposed to Matt Hardy. There were black people that fuck with Matt Hardy 2.0.
They thought he was throwing it up. They thought Matt was throwing it up.
Yeah.
I ain't fuck with no nigga wearing a velvet short sleeve shirt.
But it's niggas like that. It's niggas that just want to, do. They like this. Niggas like that.
Last time I seen a nigga wearing that outside a wrestling ring, he tried to sell me $5 of acid.
He said you try to hit this meth, nigga?
No bullshit. I'm like, yo, I'm not. Nah, my nigga, no.
Sir,
he
please.
sold Matt something else. Be like, hey, wait, you like Matt? By the way, you like Matt? Like,
no meth for me. Not today, sir. No meth today. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Yeah. No, thank you, Mr. Heisenberg. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead about my way. It is Jesus nice and blue though.
In fact, I've been bored, and especially last week, like I wasn't on.
Where the fuck you been?
I working. I've been. The thing is, when I'm not working, I'm sitting on like StockX or eBay, like looking at sneakers
or watching white niggas beat each other up.
No, facts, and sometimes like I won't buy the shoes, but I want to see what shoes is going to be going down. So I'll track the shoes, right? And I was looking at, I don't know if y'all seen facts. You got to see, what people are doing with these shoes, because once the resale prices go down, you got to grab them because they're gonna go back.
It's like buy low on
Kick prices up and down like it's Wall Street. Home.
I can't understand fucking Bitcoin and nothing like that to save my life, but I can understand when to buy fucking sneakers. But anyway, so I've been tracking the ones, the light fusion reds. They call them like the McDonald's.
Chris Bay just had them on.
Facts. I was like, oh, these is cool. I wasn't into them. I might have seen Chris Bay's story. I might have seen something where someone had him on foot. I'm like, that's a little interesting if I can catch it for a deal. One day I woke up and the listing said,
"What's the deal?"
Well, no. I wasn't going to take it because I woke up and the description said Jordan 1 OG Light Fusion Reds or whatever, aka the Hulkamanias. And so I said, all right, let me take this search off the eBay. Let me remove, because I can't. If there's niggas out there that's calling these sneakers the Hulkamanias, I can't be wearing them.
The bigotry twos.
These the racist ones.
Yo, I did something today I haven't done in at least 15 years. This nigga's about to
the nuts on top.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
He has a whole vending machine next to him. He's just like,
fucking
right,
candy boy, what's going on?
F7.
I thought you called me a number 7.
I was about to.
Fuck you too, buddy.
2 for 1. Like, I did something today I haven't done in probably 15 years. I bought a pair of sneakers I never heard of before. Like,
would you get?
No, they was Nikes.
Okay.
They was Nikes, but I had never heard of the actual shoe.
Okay.
They were called the D-Breaks.
I saw.
I think I've seen those.
I saw
it too when
I saw a listing. I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Ow!
I didn't know what they were. I didn't know what
Broken
it was.
in half. By God, he's broken in half.
Like, hey, it's only me.
Never heard. Nah. It's boning.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling.
Shit, niggas is back. This nigga's back, like for real. I was actually on last week's episode, but you know what I'm saying. Niggas is black. With Davis. As always, it's the Black Rasslin Podcast, giving y'all wrestling from a champion perspective. As always, it is the almighty Cal. I'm not gonna do all that shit. I don't care, but I soon we'll have a
Cal got an OnlyFans.
Don't show it to him.
Don't show it to him.
I'm gonna take my talents on the road.
Just shot to me in a robe. Yeah, that's it. That's all you're gonna get.
Cal got his feet up, pouring malt lick in his belly button.
Kyle's like, you want to pay to see me watch fun fights? Like,
that'd be lit. Nah, at some point.
Why my old lady had me watching bare knuckle boxing last week, yo?
That shit was hard too, wasn't it? It was on Roku, wasn't it?
It was.
It had me wearing. I said, wait a minute.
You wildin'. Nah, yo, I couldn't watch that. It was too violent.
Let her put the strap on you, son.
I don't need that kind of energy around here.
The squad is on the line. As always, please say what's good to the people, y'all. God damn.
Yo, IlFam79 your social media choice, aka he Ilzy Bub, aka Eternal Fam Nation.
Eddie Kang the Conqueror was a good one too. I'm sorry.
Cal.
What's up, yeah?
Cal.
What's good? What's poppin'?
Cal.
Nigga, what? Shit.
I got plenty of problems, Cal. Podcasting was never one of those. They with all the jokes, laugh hard and act ridiculous. We with all the smoke, Matt Barnes, Sha'Carri Richardson, at Math Damon.
I like that.
Damon.
True. Facts.
Damon.
She really not gonna be at the Olympics, so that's crazy.
Shout out to the homie Laws.
Shout out to Laws.
What is it? What am I now that I'm no longer the champion? What I'm just a regular guy. I'm just Davis. I'm not even Drip anymore. I'm just
no stats.
Just stripped away everything. I'd like to file an injunction, though. You know, maybe get SGG because Cal wasn't physically here.
This nigga think he Faye Jackson.
That audio could have been altered. He could have been on the Rock Mankind Royal Rumble shit. We're like that could have been someone saying those picks. I don't know.
So eventually you would have tied again.
No.
It was a tie.
You mean I would have retained? Yes, I would have
retained.
It
was a tie again. That means you would have had to fight Cal.
Anyway, Davis, aka Drip, Katsuyori Dripada, the J White Boy. It's that guy for BRP. No longer predictions champion, but one day.
Thank God.
One day.
Thank God.
Hey, trivia fact, Drip is the little brother from Roseanne all grown up. Shout out to DJ.
Shouts out DJ Tanner. No, shouts out y'all.
DJ Tanner is a good woman.
Yes.
DJ Tanner.
I'm sorry, DJ Connor. I'm sorry.
DJ Tanner lived in the day. So.
I had my ABC sitcoms flipped around. My bad.
Drip J Tanner.
Nah, but shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to Keeks. Are we? I don't know why Keeks got kicked off of Twitter. I didn't learn until I.
Yeah, she said something. She cussed out a white.
I'm assuming they had it coming.
Yeah. Why was that like a David Caruso at CSI Miami? Like, I assume they had it coming.
Because I knew what was gonna happen. You know,
I hated Miami. I never.
Really? Did you fuck with New York then?
I like that was Vegas, right?
No, the Vegas is William Peterson, and that's the first one. Is Vegas just CSI?
I like Vegas. Yeah, I like.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah.
And somehow I stumbled onto CSI Curtis Bay. It was a wild time.
Oh shit! That's every Saturday.
Facts.
That's a local joke.
Facts. Nah, but shouts to y'all. Shouts out to the Black Announce table. Their you can see Drip modeling the tee. The tees are available. I guess go to Black Announce Tables Instagram.
That's a 2T. Is that a 2T?
That's a 2T.
That joke snapped between the legs.
That's a damn shame. That's a goddamn shame.
Toddler.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. Man, fuck you. And
kindergartner for the VRP.
Yo, that's funny as well. Dang.
I would also say be on the lookout. Niggas saw that Bad News Brown.
Oh, Cal. By the time niggas tune in and listen to this or watch this shit, go ahead and check where you normally check and check out, nigga. Go ahead, check where you normally check and check out, nigga.
I'm gonna say, for those that don't know, just go to the Instagram, Black Rasslin, at Black Rasslin on Instagram. There's usually a link in that bio. You'll probably see a photo or something while you're there. After you do what you got to do there, youtube.com/BlackRass, please hit that subscription button. If you watch a video, like that shit. If you like it enough, share that shit. Tell your friends. It could be funny. They be in the comments. Shouts out Shelly Belly and all them all in the comments. Yo, this shit was hilarious.
Shout out to Shelly Belly.
Shouts out to everybody who always tunes in.
Shit. Try to do some of them trial numbers.
Facts. So, Brother Fam the other day was mention, and it wasn't like it's crazy that this sounds like an astute observation, but it's really just returning the norm. But like pro wrestling with fans is it's pretty good. It's good to watch wrestling with crowds there to react. It sounds silly.
As pro wrestling fans, I feel like we're I won't say immune, but like we smell a work before a regular person would smell a work. And so even crowds full of pro wrestlers, which is a worked crowd, a crowd full of screens, piped in sound, all kinds of things to fool you, you know what I mean? Weird camera angles to keep you from looking at the crowd, maybe a hard camera that only looks up the ramp. All that is cool. Ain't nothing like tactile response. You see somebody look at somebody and somebody look back at them and they be like, well, F you, buddy. F you, buddy. You gotta love it.
No, that's good. That's good. Were there any we saw SmackDown. At this point, we've seen SmackDown, Money in the Bank, Raw, shit. But NXT had a crowd?
No. Well, they're still in the CWC.
But they're still at home.
AEW I think got 2 or 3 weeks.
Impact had a crowd?
Yes.
Okay. So everybody is pretty much back to normal. Shit. Wrestling we about to really start to see who's popping?
We're about to like wrestling again.
It's about to be a dope.
Get your red hat, yo. Somebody, if crowds have made wrestling great again.
Fuck. We'll see.
Never.
We'll see.
Yeah.
They were chanting boring during a Usos and Roman segment or something like that during the pay-per-view. Am I tripping? I think I saw people saying that they heard a boring chant during that early backstage segment during Money in the Bank. I didn't hear it, but I saw
I didn't hear it either.
Am I the feds? Is that what
you the feds?
Am I the feds? Nah. But before we get to the Money in the Bank,
like the
in the same house.
It looked like
on the other side of the room.
Look at y'all.
Yeah, if he reaches and it's like Toy Story, like, hi, Buzz. Like,
oh, that's cute. Look at these niggas.
Look at these niggas.
What they don't know is Matt's right across from me right now.
Right.
The Steiner brothers.
If we were all in the same
blue,
we were all
blue. Jacob and Eli Blue, you stupid bitch.
I think I had a shouts out to Brian H. Waters. I had a brief phone conversation with him earlier this week. He's probably got the heaviest Baltimore accent out of the three of y'all.
Yeah. Yo, I met Brian H. Waters live action this past weekend down at BlurCon. Cool guy, yo. He was surprised when he didn't know. He was like, "You only say nigga, you don't say that." I was like, "Nah, not really."
He thought it was a myth.
Yeah, he thought he like, yo, I'm really unorthodox.
I'm a different kind of guy. Nah, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to the doc who put on a good panel. Some good cool folks out there. One more time.
Say it.
So
show it cool.
Stop.
Shout out to Doc for putting on 2 dope days of panels over at BlurCon. Some good conversation.
Looked like it was a good turnout. I saw them photos in that room. Looked like it was a good amount of people in there too.
It was really dope to see that many black people in a room talking about pro wrestling and not like, you know what I'm saying? Enough people to understand the perspective of where you come from, and you don't feel like that guy in the room. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the nerd.
Yo, really? No, it was all. We were all.
No. You don't
we
feel
were
like
nerds.
The outcast and shit.
Really quick,
not this guy.
A very funny thing happened at BlurCon. I'm in line for registration, and I see a white guy on one side of the room because it's all black.
You got your tags there?
Huh?
They do tags there?
Nah. But holla at me. So you saw another white guy across the room. And I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, oh, wow. And so they see each other. And I guess they knew each other or whatever. Maybe they did.
Spider-Man.
Two white dudes came. And one guy pointed. The other guy gave him a nod. I said, I get it.
Right. You got to be on the other side of that shit.
It was super interesting just to see, a couple folks being in the black space, understanding that we are the minority, but it's somebody to recognize.
It's drip.
Somebody feels my pain.
It's drip and
I don't even think drip like white people.
No, I hate white people.
See, you racist.
Yeah, no bull.
That's
not drip.
Fuck these white people.
Wait.
Except Jay White. We'll get to that later.
Fuck. So, Nasty Patrick. I'm glad that the organization that signed him for a match that was going to be a card they had going down on September 11th. It was just a very weird circumstance. They had a couple tweets out. What you about to say, man? What?
You knew you was fucking wrong to begin with.
You was wrong for winning.
If
I'm not before the tweets got taken down, someone said that it was only able to people they wanted to respond to the tweet could respond to it, but not everybody could. So they already
you know why.
You already knew what time it was, but they took the tweets down, and then I guess they had to take him off the show.
Well, apparently it was just. What the tweet shows, I was just an autograph signing, but the stuff was already pre-signed, and it was like a Brian H. Waters retweeted. That's how I saw it, and he was like, "Come on,
this ain't it." He's like, "This ain't it, fam.
That ain't it, nigga."
But I'm saying, signing.
Brian H. Waters did not say nigga.
Brian H. Waters said nigga.
Not on
to
camera.
Davis.
Oh no.
Brian H. Waters said nigga when I spoke. Never mind.
Oh, word. What's up, my nigga?
Man, you look like a regular nigga outside that box.
He said, Fam hadn't even seen it. My nigga. Nigga.
That's the thing about the video between Brian H. Waters and him. The accent right away, 3 words in, I'm like, I know where Brian H. Waters is from. And then fans react, just seeing the fam in a different context is besides Where's Buffy is funny to me because I know that guy.
Brian H. Waters threw 15 twos at me on the phone. I'm shit, fuck,
You was dodging them.
Two. It's just too much going on.
Hey, shout out to Shorty for putting that fake little "I'm from Baltimore" video out. She wasn't from Baltimore. She was right from Silver Spring or something.
That's the one y'all had me tagged in.
Yeah, because when she, I'm gonna tell you, and the funny part is you picked it out. When Shorty said Tuesday. She said Tuesday.
She said Tuesday. No, that don't work. That's not how that works.
I don't say it at all.
That would be me trying to say the accent.
I don't say it at all.
Tuesday.
I don't say the D.
Tuesday.
Oh wow.
What day? Tuesday.
I don't say the D.
Tuesday.
You just keep it for yourself.
Is the D implied?
Hey, Drip, when I see you, I'm going to fuck you up.
So, anyway, I'm glad that Nasty Patrick is not going to be at this wrestling show. Hopefully there aren't other pro wrestling organizations trying to work with this man. See, here he go. Then he going to be mad. And then
let me ask you a question. The nigga like Nasty Patrick, right?
Yeah.
They retired this nigga because he has to quit wrestling.
It's a wrap. You got to find something else to do.
What do you do with all them clothes, yo?
You can't wear them with Jordans. Jordan 1.
You got boots, yo. Them boots with them leather scales on them.
Nah, you know what you do. You know what you do. You do what OJ did. You sell that shit. You sell that shit to the highest fucking bidder. Whatever creeps.
You do what's
Do you think Roderick Strong buys back the pants that has his wife and son on them?
Nah, somebody else's dick was in them.
His dick was near your forehead. I don't want that.
Have you ever wore another nigga drawers?
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
I'm just
That's
listen.
gross.
Hold
That's
on.
gross.
Again, as Dave Chappelle, Blackbush says, that shit is gross.
That's
Hold on.
gross.
I have had to share drawers with niggas before. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Have you
Stop.
Let's just move on. No, this is going off the rails.
No, it's real shit. I shared a room with my cousin like we was in the jail cell.
Stop.
Ask cuz.
I imagine. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
So this is true. I am not the cousin in question.
No.
The amount of wild things that went on
I bet.
in that room in general.
If y'all was sharing draws, I mean, I can only imagine. That's already
the
set
man-
the tone for a certain environment.
From the man that was pissing in bottles, this is not surprising to me.
Hey, listen, so you gotta
Shouts
get it
to
how
Sonny
you
P.
live. You gotta get it how you live, baby.
So,
Hey, really quick, yo, shout out to everybody that called me today and checked on me because they thought I had blowed up.
yeah, everything's good. Everything's good.
Yeah, I didn't blow it up
He ain't blow it up. He's here.
like you thought I would.
That wasn't the Vince McMahon gets in the limo. Camera cut.
However,
just the top of the hole.
debris from said event
Hold on, there was a
all over
blow
my
up.
car.
She blew up.
Nah, nothing blew up. Just it shot out the ground.
Boom.
Yeah, niggas hit the joint, and we just saw debris flying in the air.
Boom.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
no, it's a wild day, son.
What you mean?
You didn't check.
I did. I legit checked the shit. I saw that he was. I'm like, man, that nigga, all right. And
Boom. It was on the news or something?
The whole I mean, WBAL was flying over with the
Oh
cop.
shit. They had the
Oh,
bird
shit.
out.
yo, it was like motherfucking easy passes flying everywhere.
That's very
I
funny.
need one of them bitches.
It can't be one. You see one in the street.
You know, it's
That shit.
with that, it sounds like a heist. Like, you know what? We're gonna cause a gas leak. Run in, grab all the easy passes,
And grab
get the
all the
fuck
easy
out.
passes.
That's genius.
Here's the trick. You still gotta put money on the bitch.
The fact, yeah, right. You got to activate them horns at a certain point, right? The fuck you do with it's a paperweight at this point, motherfucker. Shit.
This dummy at the house on the computer. 7:15.
It's like stealing the ATM. Like, how the fuck?
Soon as this
It's
nigga put his credit card information.
Please open up.
Hello, stupid.
Nigga, put your hands up.
It's time to go to jail.
Oh,
This is actually the
God.
perfect back. Hey, please, nigga, put your hands up.
Hey yo,
I want to see those
hey
hands.
yo, I was
what
at
the resale value
hibachi.
of easy passes are.
Yo.
I was at the hibachi. I was at the hibachi with my father, yo. The nigga, the hibachi nigga was throwing shrimp at him, yo. I was crying, son.
Hey, yo, Big Duke wasn't in that case.
Like, yo, it's just
I was gonna say, you sold that shit like
Hey, yo.
Michael Marco slapped someone. Like, the fuck did that do?
I know Abacus wasn't in there catching shrimp in his mouth. I know the Abacus wasn't
this
in
shit
there.
was hitting all over the place, yo. He wasn't moving at
A
all.
lap full of fucking shrimp.
He's sitting there like this.
Like when Orange Cassidy kicks people. Like, oh
Yes.
oh.
Because in his head, he's like, I can't kill this man. I cannot
I
kill
am
him in this
crying.
restaurant.
When I
Actually,
tell
quite
you
the
I'm
opposite.
crying.
I could probably kill this nigga.
Oh shit.
Is this not a grill?
If you have to, y'all haven't seen him or heard him speak.
Get him on
Whenever you do, you replay this shit.
Get him on the pod.
Oh shit.
5 minutes.
Oh, shrimp. Hit me remote that guy. Shrimp.
I need that.
Wait, is that how he sounds like?
Both of them on the pod at one time.
I thought you said drip. I'm like, what's?
Oh God.
Before the end of this podcast, Fat Chicken needs to guest on the pod.
Yo, happy birthday, Fat Chicken.
Happy birthday.
Is it Fat Chicken's birthday?
It's Fat Chicken birthday.
Fat Chicken, thank you. Have been a source of enjoy. You don't even know who the fuck I am. You may have. I don't know.
Show it to him.
That's
Yo, shout out to Fat Chicken.
Shouts out Fat Chicken for real.
Telling me that story when Mo came down in his tiny whiteys.
You gotta chill out.
So check this out, right? Our cousin Mo.
Theo, that's the pipe. That's how the pipe bomb ended, ain't it?
They just kick CM Punk right out the stream.
You know why we do this whole Be a Star campaign? Because Vince
Yo, you have to, like, you really got to take this kind of content in, son. Fat Chicken was at the crib with a chick, you know what I mean, canoodling and shit, you know what I mean, doing whatever he do. And our cousin Mo is older. He's an older gentleman. He's on the spectrum, you know what I mean. So Mo comes downstairs with Fat Chicken with the chick, but Mo come down in his tighty whities. Nigga said Mo came downstairs like this. Fat Chicken said his chick was asking about Mo the whole night.
Where that nigga at? he went back upstairs.
Yo, he said he told Mo to roll that shit up and go back upstairs.
Pick all that shit up. Pick it the fuck up.
That's the name of the episode.
Like, hey, you better tuck that bitch in and go upstairs. Put it away.
Like it's Buffalo Bill. Tuck that shit in.
Put that away.
Liable to hurt somebody out here. God damn it. Jesus Christ.
Shout out to Fat Chicken, yo. I love you, Chicken.
Yeah, for real.
I
Again.
mean, two weeks ago it was Peppermint Patty, and then this week it's fucking
That peppermint patty conversation, yo. What the fuck? It's all good. So
I mean, speaking of pipe bombs,
yo,
Yo, why Peppermint Patty made the junior lesbian call her sir?
we discussed this because she was calling a 10-year-old kid Chuck. Who was this bitch?
Sorry, sir. She was a sub as well as a, you know what I mean? She was all kinds of.
That's nuts.
Bitch, I'm 10 is some wild shit. I'm 10 years old and this bitch is calling me Chuck.
He was bald headed though.
He was old bald head. Complaining ass too. Shit. Might as well be 50 years old.
Not
Chuck.
his name Charlie.
Hold on, though.
Like Charles Barkley.
But because you young with a baldy, don't mean, you know what I mean? Because my Jamaican cousins rock the baldy too. See?
So it's a choice.
Oh, hold on. Y'all have no idea how hilarious our Jamaican cousins is.
It's all inside.
Oh, right.
Yeah, nigga. We had cousins that were, you know what I mean? They were actually from in the city.
Mm.
And they father used to, you know,
So your whole life you heard, done no way.
Nah, I never heard that.
Yes.
They weren't really Jamaican.
Hold on. They were Jamaican twins.
Yeah, the Jamaican twins. They weren't the same age either.
I love it.
But like,
that's how you know it's black. Does that happen in white families? Does that happen in white families all where you got like a aunt that's younger than you? Does that ever happen?
Here's the thing. Adolescent boys are liars, right?
I have two aunts and an uncle that are younger than me because my grandfather got remarried and had kids.
That's right. I forgot. St. Patrick wanted to go get some whores with us. That's your grandfather. His grandfather wanted to get some whores.
Hey, stop.
The St. Patrick part. I'm like, what the
So Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank was this past Sunday.
Fuck this show.
Nah.
Let's get out of here, man.
Nah. I mean, hey, it was the first pay-per-view back with just like a regular
audacity to say this is gonna be a quick one.
This shit just Nikki Ash won the fucking briefcase.
That was really a shocker.
Who had that? It was like what? It was one person I thought I heard that picked that one.
I saw it a couple times online.
Who?
Some really
random.
It wasn't none of us.
It wasn't us.
Like it
wasn't
none
me.
of the people that we. It wasn't none of.
It wasn't me.
Huh.
It wasn't Drip.
See, here you go. There wasn't a title before I came here. I made that shit. Made it as prestigious.
It's your fault.
It's your fault.
So now where it matters. Again, like a good.
It's your fault. You made it happen.
You made it a hot line.
No.
We made it a hot song. We made it a
Hey,
hot song.
in order to become a 16-time world champ, you gotta lose it.
Don't get mad at me. All right. Don't get mad at me. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't even pick Charlotte winning. I wasn't right the whole time. I was.
I didn't like that guy.
I that was a match. I zoned out during that match. Aside from almost throwing AJ Styles out of the ring, I don't remember anything about that match either. The women's match it wasn't bad, but it felt like they were following along with what was on the paper.
You could see him washing their feet while they was dancing. One and two and three and
well, that's
four.
the only thing I like. In the one thing that that takes me out, because there's always like, all right, if it was a real ladder match, you'd be like, nigga, let me get the ladder as soon as I can. Run up that bitch to get the briefcase. This nigga setting up 3 ladders in the ring. I'm like, all right, so what spot y'all about to set up? Oh, it's about to be all 6 women hitting each other at the same fucking time. Like, come on.
Not even that. I had the Alexa Bliss, Zelina Vega, like mirroring each other, and then both walking down. Like, come, like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
so what do you want from a ladder match? Like, you want the flimsy ladder and shit. Like,
no, I like the other shit that I liked.
No, that he's saying like when two people have ladders set up, push those ones down, set yours up, and climb the fuck up.
I mean the what I was gonna say, the most pro wrestling bit I liked was Liv and Natalya wrestling for the ladder, and like because there was 15 different spots that happened with them holding the ladder. You got Naomi jumping on the shit, motherfuckers jumping on
top.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that.
Can we still hear him by chance or no? Okay.
We cannot.
Oh, never mind.
We cannot.
But that's I mean the ending.
The ending what?
The ending to the men's ones was probably one of the best endings in Money in the Bank history because like he hit the finisher, climbed back up the ladder, and fucking won.
That finisher was dope.
Yeah, the big ending off the ladder was really good.
The first time in a while I've jumped out of my seat at home. I had to make sure it was real. I kind of stood there like, and just I had to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
I had to celebrate. That was a good that men's ladder match was a good match. Bobby Lashley murdered Kofi Kingston. He murdered that for no. He just murdered that nigga for no reason. He shouts out when for people that are stupid. All right, when the difference between this and Kofi losing to Brock Lesnar. Kofi, that happened in like 4 seconds, and it meant nothing. At the very, what was you gonna say?
Carol Ring don't look like he smacked broads for a living.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who?
This chicken is cold.
Show it to him.
No.
Show it to him.
No.
Oh, you've been out here all day and all you had?
Show it to him. Show it to him. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It don't even mean nothing. It's ridiculous. Kofi lost. Kofi got annihilated by Bobby. But why? What was the reason he got annihilated for?
Xavier Woods beat him.
You have to build them back up. Also, you have to separate Brock from. I'm sorry. You got to separate Bobby from the pack. You give him these former champions to beat. Plus, he's got to go beat this old man up in a little bit. That ain't gonna help him, man. Right?
Goldberg had the training video. This nigga said, "Nah, take the medicine. Throw the medicine ball at me. Just throw it at me, and then just start punching me in the stomach."
Only thing left now is God for these cats. That's hard. That's hard.
Yo, it's so many layers. You don't even know if the Kofi shit done.
No.
That could be on standby as of right now.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. You know what? I'd say is at least one of the top 3 qualities of an amazing babyface in pro wrestling: the art of the sell. Yes, the art of the sell. Kofi showing off. Kofi was getting his Sasha on.
That nigga looked like he was. He looked like he was dead, like a fucking rag doll.
Yo, he's like Michael, all the good times.
They said, I think he tapped. I was like, nah, I think that nigga's hand with his shit was just like these. Like, you didn't know what the fuck was going on. Just looking at
something. Watching the asphalt grow. something. Hey, yo. Good times. Yeah. Keeping your head above water. Like it's all temporarily off. Good times. Easy credit rip off. Good times. Stretching and surviving. Good times. Hanging in the child line. Hey, man. Lucky we got him. Boom, 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 boom.
Wait, Matt, hit that child line and get
I always thought that was Walona actually singing. I thought Walona was actually singing that.
Hanging in the child line. Good time. But you know what? See, that's the problem, because that sounds great. But what's a child line? It's niggas with a bowl, and they just like, all right, here, nigga, get you some chow. They singing in line to get some slop.
Yeah, getting chopped on child lines.
Good times.
What?
So Roman Reigns, is he? I tried not to judge it.
You're burying the lead. Come on.
What's the lead? You talking about your mans that nobody? I can't even say. I can't.
The GOAT, the Invisible Man, is here.
Roman Reigns again. That conversation we just had about Kofi Kingston. Roman Reigns,
the GOAT,
he couldn't even kill Edge. He needed Seth Rollins' help.
Who won the match?
You do realize this is all booked, right, Davis?
And I'm not talking about me, but who won the match?
Like, Roman Reigns is gonna do that. Oh, acknowledge, I beat it. Like, come on.
Who won the match?
Yo,
he going a year.
Then he let a 40-plus-year-old man named George show up in his face.
Drip. The aforementioned.
Let me explain something to you about 40-plus-year-old men. The last thing to go is power.
Son, this nigga, the same person you were talking about, got another man laid on top of him and then pinned. You understand what I'm saying? The nigga put a whole nother person on top of him and then pinned him.
These white folks crazy.
and you gonna say he needed help. he already put another man on you and then pinned you.
Facts. At the biggest show of the year.
And he needed another man to kick the man in the head.
That's not on him. You don't even know that. Was he tapping?
No,
Was he doing
that? Don't forget. Like, no. He made Cesaro a hoe, as you pointed out, Cal.
Wait. Hold up. Because niggas looked at me like I was crazy when I was saying that for 2-3 weeks, and then what Terry say on Twitter? Oh, I think Cal was right. Cesaro is kind of looking like a hoe. He been looking like a hoe. Proceed. I'm sorry. I didn't get the pod last week, so I'm
no, talk your shit.
I'm trying
to figure out where all this edge love came from. I know he fighting your man.
Me?
Yeah.
Nah,
because he fighting your man.
John Cena, like John Cena. Come on. He said did he not come out and say the truth?
I didn't see that part.
What was the truth?
That Roman Reigns is an asshole.
See, I hate it. These niggas is really popping for a cuss word that they didn't even. Bobby Lashley, the world champion, said MVP, nigga. If you don't get this bullshit the fuck out of my ring, I'ma kick everybody. And then they cut his mic. John Cena, you is like, come on.
Yo.
Come on, and y'all hype. Niggas is hype off some shit they ain't hear, and all he said was asshole.
I don't understand.
And he said he was overrated, which I mean, not anymore. Well, he never really was.
John Cena talking.
Wait, you mentioned John Cena in the jorts, and it's a serious question. Dude, he should be past this look, right? Like this.
No. It's just a funny thing.
He can't go nowhere else.
Why? Why can't he evolve past a 12-year-old?
Because he's washed.
No.
He can't get another gimmick. He can't evolve to like something that's not so color coordinated.
Cal. What Hulk Hogan do they always bring out? Red and yellow. He can't go nowhere else, yo, because they ran that shit down everybody's throat for 10 years.
That nigga look.
You don't go to a goddamn Snoop Dogg concert and want him to play the new songs.
Yeah, you
nigga play Murder Was the Case so we can get out of here.
But what I'm saying, like, so many of his peers evolve and continue to evolve. He got to a point.
Black cargo shorts. He it up every once in a while.
Talk to him, Cal.
What I'm saying, when did this start? When did he go
from prototype to this?
Yeah, when did he start rocking? Because this is essentially the vintage jersey Cena.
It started in 03. Well,
this nigga's
18 years,
for 20 years.
Jorts,
late 03, early 03, yeah.
And back then he was at least rocking because them jerseys wasn't cheap.
Roman Reigns has been wearing the same pants the past 10 years. What
I'm saying is he got on the jorts and he got on the Shaq sneakers. Like it's not even effort. It's not even effort. The most expensive shit on him is the shirt that Vince gave him before he went out to the ring.
This shit is pathetic.
Hey, yo, remember John Cena had them Cenas, the Kmart Cenas?
Yep.
Vaguely.
The Cena ones?
He was horrible then. That's when he was on top.
No. Oh.
Niggas. Yo, I don't get it. I don't. Because this is like, yo, motherfuckers was talking foul about The Rock. But here comes the GOAT.
Here comes the summer of Cena. Literally when he's got a movie hitting theaters.
It's the same shit.
No, that's what I said. For Roman Reigns to win the mic battles, he has to say, you become like what you hated. Like, look at you. You're doing the same shit that The Rock did. Except, at least with John Cena, he's going at that summer of Cena is like pretty much every Raw and SmackDown and the house shows that they'll be running in between those. Whereas The Rock was there one week, gone the next. Via satellite, came back.
House shows.
He got
It's
nothing
listed
else.
with it's listed with the Saturday Sunday.
Wait. You mean to tell me the motherfucker that's got one of the biggest movies coming out this year is going to pass up the opportunity to be on TV twice a week? Of course not. They're going to be running the commercials during the shows. This is promo.
Mm-hmm.
This is very physically demanding promo though.
How much actual wrestling is he going to be doing though?
None.
I don't know.
He'll have
ran to
a
the
match.
ring.
Hey, listen, I'll say this about Cena, and I know he's been off for a bit. Those segments have got to get better than bro. They have got to get better than that.
This motherfucker is gonna
They
do
do have
this.
to get better than that.
Whose king is Riddle? Them niggas said, bro. I'm like, come on.
That's two white guys talking to each other. That's
Drip.
real fucking life.
Drip.
That's you and your dad, Drip.
Hey,
That's
Drip
when y'all
ain't
get
got no white
Thanksgiving. Your favorite
Right.
cousin come over, bro.
Drip, you ain't been around no white people in years.
Drip
Drip.
always around white
Every day.
people.
Drip.
Drip white. He around himself all the time.
Drip. Well, yeah, that's true. Drip.
Look in the mirror. Hey, white man, how
Are
you
you
doing?
enthusiastic? When John Cena's music hit, you went crazy.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
I like
He lost the title, but he felt a little better. He was like, yes,
You felt good.
fuck yeah. He's fucking back.
So what do you think what is he gonna do? Now that he's back.
the bowling.
Does
Who do you
give
think
you
you
another-
are? I am.
What is he gonna do now that he's back?
It does give you
Talk.
another legit star on TV as opposed to what we usually get.
Yeah, ratings are going to be doing very well. He's already announced he was
For
on
how
Raw
long?
a couple weeks.
Until after
A
SummerSlam.
month?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they're doing stuff that's going to be at least engaging. This week is going to be easy and we'll talk about it a little, but they've got Rolling Loud with SmackDown, so I'm assuming people are going to be tuned. You're going to get another Bianca championship match and a Big E title match.
Really quick, because I don't think we're gonna. I didn't think we planned on covering this.
What up?
My nigga, Bianca is so popping right now.
Yeah.
She got Dawkins featured in the commercial.
A
She
pretty
got her
funny
husband
commercial.
homeboy.
A pretty good commercial.
I like that. It was a good commercial. It's a good commercial.
I ain't seen it.
He said, "I thought you said 6." Like I thought
Wasn't that? What was the commercial
it
for?
was a Snickers commercial.
And the irony.
That's the whole
irony.
point. Like, what is this? Like, what's this for? And at the end, he shows
Yeah,
us
in
like
the commercial, the nigga was like, "Snickers, the nuts are on
On
top."
top.
And Dawkins came out.
And
Pause.
I mean, not in those shorts.
Hey,
He
yo.
wasn't wearing them in. So,
Jesus. So that's
well, like the John Cena is nostalgia,
Money in the Bank.
and it could be. I mean, besides the Jey Uso shit, another great Roman Reigns feud of at least this version of Roman Reigns.
You want to see a dead body?
Facts. No, everybody dying.
Or does John Cena get
Goldberg
his win
dead.
back? Or does John Cena
Cena
get his win
dead.
back?
Drip, stop it.
Everybody dead. Karrion Kross is dead.
Ooh, that nigga dead and stinking.
What? Wait. So he was undefeated
Yes.
until he fucked
Yeah.
with Jeff Hardy on Raw.
Just Jeff Hardy, the niggas, and a roll up. That's why he be winning with roll ups. That's why niggas like.
Rolling loud.
See,
It's all one.
Jeff Hardy's at Rolling Loud. He ain't scheduled for a match. He's just in the crowd,
Mm-hmm.
That nigga's
With
a
a full
vendor.
backpack.
hiding a joint from the camera.
Full backpack
Facts.
till the end. Nah, it was just a backpack. I ain't had nothing in there.
I had nothing in there.
Why do you think he wears the
Check
jean
it,
coat?
check
Like,
it.
look at those, you see the size of those pockets?
Look at it, officer. Look at it, Mr. Officer. So yeah. Again, shouts to y'all for having an impromptu conversation about Karrion Kross last week. Whatever mole at the WWE must have heard it and said, "Let's throw this motherfucker on Raw." What's the point of this? He's feuding with who now?
On Raw or in NXT?
Joe.
Samoa Jeff.
And in NXT, it's mainly been William Regal and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, it's
And
Joe.
like I said a couple weeks ago on Twitter Spaces, that you could see that they're
You be on Twitter Spaces?
yeah,
And nigga was on trial.
not
Yeah,
that.
he
No,
said-
no, no. It
Trial.
was
He said, if
was
I
on
beat
Twitter
Cal
Spaces.
this week in the ratings, I'm sending out. I'm sorry.
It was the Banks versus Davis podcast Twitter space. I'm not trying to plug, but we had talked about wrestling for a little bit.
Hey, plug, niggas, fine.
No, but I'm saying that we had talked about Karrion Kross. I'm like Karrion, and Fan kind of asked this, or I think Cal did that. Like Karrion, I said this on the pod also so that Karrion Kross is this generation's Goldberg in a way. Like tall
just
guy,
a big entrance, right?
Can't talk, an entrance, and if he wrestles more than 8 minutes, it's probably not going to go great.
I don't think that's fair, but
I mean, he is a better wrestler than Goldberg, but still, it's like his strength is him throwing people around and like obliterating people.
What's the point of what's going on right now, though? Like, why even bring him out on Raw to lose? What happened? Because I didn't watch NXT. Was this even a topic?
But
I guess we'll have to figure it out. But
I mean, like I said a couple weeks on that Twitter space, that like the goal. I mean, the idea seemed that he's going to lose the title
and go to the main roster. And
Joan might not necessarily win it. I think it'll be. I said it would be vacant, and then we'll have either a tournament to decide the next champion in NXT. Because Samoa Joe, if he's not fully cleared to wrestle, at least he's going to somehow get the title off Cross.
I mean, I think they said he was supposed to be in ring competing. I thought I saw.
No, I know, but it'll be a thing where like even if Samoa Joe wins, he'll probably be like, I'm not cleared. I'm only probably cleared for. I'm not going
to continue wrestling.
It's just like one match, defend William Regal's honor, get the title off this guy, so he can go to the main roster and get cooked by fucking, wash Jeff Hardy.
Fam, what are you looking at?
I just realized this beer was 8.7%.
Nigga trying to find the rest of them cookie beers.
Oh, no, they right here.
For the apple pie and all that.
And again, the rumors were that Vince was trying to make a statement against NXT, which
why?
Because apparently the word is on the sheets or whatever is that more and more often as of late, Triple H has been challenging Vince. They get rid of people. Triple H brings them back.
Yeah, Dad.
And
Mandy Rose.
I think Vince is asserting himself. And
Triple H.
I said asserting, nigga.
Oh shit! Oh. I didn't even realize that.
Didn't even realize you heard it.
Is it?
Time to play the game, isn't it?
Shit.
But
I mean, Cal, it's Succession.
I keep telling niggas, man.
Yeah.
Triple H is getting done just like Vince did the rest of them promoters in the 80s.
But the thing is like, Vince ain't gonna be here forever.
He's Logan Roy, Cal.
But you're gonna shoot yourself. You're gonna shoot yourself in the foot to prove a point. Because if he drives Triple H out, none of these other motherfuckers gonna be able to run this.
Where's Triple H gonna go?
I don't think he's trying. I don't think. All right, let me say this. He's using the tactics he used against those other promoters, but he's not trying to actually drive all these niggas out of business. Right. It's like what was that? When I think it was the Mayans when Homeboy. No, I'm sorry, not the Mayans. It was Sons of Anarchy when Clay had to hit the girl. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, half sax girl. Yeah.
Yeah, he could just to listen. Yeah. I'm still the president of the club, nigga.
So
and this is that. This is, you know what I mean?
Vince, but Vince is so cold that Vince is putting Karrion Kross out there to get his ass beat to prove a point to Triple H.
Yeah,
that's how the street go.
Karrion Kross is really Triple H in this instance.
That's how the streets the same way, son.
That's some wire shit. That's some wire shit.
Business. That's what it is. The pecking order.
So do you think ultimately that the same way that the WWE will seemingly like run people through the ringer before they give them a big push and have them be that next person, do you think Vince is doing that with Triple H continuously? Because at some point he thinks Triple H will come out the other side as the best
stronger
form of a...
No, this is just pure slap in the face. Exactly.
He's gonna still run the company in 100 years.
It sounds like Vince is like a kamikaze pilot, though, because like if you're not doing anything to better it, you're just gonna tank it.
You don't got no competition.
Exactly.
Them niggas about to learn though. Them niggas about to learn that they got some competition.
Yeah.
This one, brother Fam, he said that AEW shit was kind of fire.
It's fire.
Hey, this is the thing. All wrestling without crowds sucks.
Facts.
Right? Now, the folks with the experience and the bread are going to learn to, or are going to have an easier time at adapting it. Right? So I know in my personal opinion, the WWE's product has been better because the product, not the in-ring product, but the entirety of the product has been better.
Right.
Now, these fans are the great equalizer. Now you have to do good old-fashioned quality storytelling, quality pro wrestling, and you can't just rest on I got the bread. These niggas have they have been better. AEW has been better at long-term storytelling than WWE. They've always kind of held themselves accountable with telling, like, we're gonna do this next week and we're gonna do it, and then announcing things and then not sticking to it, not just being like, no, we're not gonna do that this week.
Yeah,
But we said it in a promo.
Keeks has really been drilling. Keeks has been drilling a fucking phrase into everybody. Yeah. But it's fact. She's not wrong.
No, don't forget that's what Terry said a couple weeks ago when he was like, they'll plant shit 2 weeks from now, and then 3 months later, I'll be like, remember when this happened? Like,
they'll pick up.
That's how we know wrestling to be.
It's I was gonna say. Because of the rumors this week of both Bryan Danielson, they basically saying Bryan Danielson does sign a contract. CM Punk is apparently
Bryan Danielson now.
You got to. If he's not in WWE, that's the nigga's name. But and there's also rumors that CM Punk is in talks to sign with AEW as well. I was gonna say, like, they're very good with the long-term booking. They're very good with all that stuff, but they do got people that do have checks, and they will pull a WCW in the mid-90s, say, oh, he's good, he'll work. And everybody booked it. You turn the lights off, turn them on. Turn the lights off, turn them on. And by the time you're done, them niggas standing in the ring. Like, it's right there.
If they do it at Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Do y'all recall, when did Space Jam come out?
25 years ago.
2 weeks ago.
96.
Yeah.
It's the same time when WCW started stacking talent, right?
Right. Everybody had money.
And Space Jam just came out, right? You can see the Monstars. You can see the Monstars coming, son.
360 degrees. It's a cipher. It's a rotation. It's a rotation. Everything. What's new is going to be old, and what's old will become new again.
Cody Rhodes is that one orange one who's like, I got their talent, and it's like CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Aleister Black, Andrade.
It's funny though, the things that I complained about recently of them, like the stuff that they weren't doing at the beginning of AEW, like giving the Cowboy that shove that he's supposed to get.
They're doing it.
Everything's happening now, yeah.
But like you said, they, out of all the wrestling, they needed the crowd the most because it's their crowd. If they thrive off that energy. I was just watching, because I thought it connected. I was just watching highlights of All In, and what made that work so well, it was ROH, it was New Japan, it was everyone else from the independents.
Them crowds was fucking lit.
It was fucking crazy.
And been no bit of play, because look what happened last night. Nick Gage showed up out of fucking nowhere.
I ain't gonna lie, yo.
And that was the whole appeal.
That was tough.
That was the whole appeal of All In. It was like
that was tough.
It's got a Cody Rhodes versus Nicholas match, but it's got Okada versus Marty Scurll. It's got Rey Mysterio in the main event against.
You've got the fucking Orange Cassidy Sting fucking.
Yeah, that was funny as well. That was good.
That was good. That nigga said
the Painmaker Jericho came back last night.
All right, that was a little bit like, I mean, because don't forget, like, Painmaker Jericho is really like, oh man, this guy's out of shape, and like
Painmaker Jericho, but the
aesthetics.
Yes, it's the. He turned around. It took him a second longer than usual, but I mean,
the aesthetics are dope, Matt. Like the look,
and
like the whole vibe. But then when he wrestles, it's like he's Triple H his entire career. Like, let's get some weapons and like.
Hey, yo, why is Kenny Omega's facial hair doing that? Why is that?
Because he's trying.
Lemmy?
Ask Keeks. You know.
Ask Keeks. Shout out
But
to
the
Keeks.
CM Punk thing, because a coworker asked me about it, and I'm like, I think CM Punk.
Wait. I'm sorry. What did the coworker ask you because they knew you were the wrestling guy at work?
Oh yeah, we talk wrestling sometimes. Yeah, a coworker of mine does. Yeah.
He watches current wrestling, or he only knows.
He's been watching like in the last year or so, like trying to catch up with current stuff, or like been watching current stuff. But the CM Punk thing is like only using WWE for leverage for a bigger AEW deal, because he'll know that he'll take the AEW deal no matter what to spur in Vince McMahon, and then like 10 years from now, or when AEW is folded, WWE will still drop that bag. And
10 years from now, we gonna still be on top.
Because Vince McMahon loves people that spurn him in that, like treat him like
he does like that.
So I'm not.
Vince McMahon will be dead.
No, he won't. Him and Ric Flair will still be alive.
He will. Yo, he's not gonna get that Dr. Mindbender. Shout out to Cal. He's not gonna get one of them tubes and shit. And yo, he's not gonna save himself, son.
You can't do it. You can't do it. At
some
point,
that's why he's been experimenting with the Fiend. He's like, so if I can transform into a
it's
different creature and carry on.
Wait, in the tell-all book about Vince McMahon's life, the Fiend was born because Vince was trying to figure out the occult. So
he's experimenting
the dark arts.
He's like, I've tried Papa Shango, that didn't work. I've tried the Undertaker, Aleister Black, the Boogeyman. It's all.
They had the Doctor Strange movie on. What the fuck you know about magic?
No bull.
Teach me some magic.
Like Drew Goddard said, what's Doctor Strange you got? Magic.
Give me a time. Where the fuck is a time stone?
Someone showed him the Loki finale. He's like, wait a minute. So there's multiple versions.
Fuck.
It's the whole. Look at this nerd. Did you watch the Dune trailer earlier?
No, I missed.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
I didn't watch the Dune trailer either, but
because you say it's gonna flop.
He's more about what if.
What if it's
no, I guess Cal likes to be the guy who's like,
let me ask you,
bad.
He's the negative Nancy.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Perfect example. Okay, so early this week, it was spoilers because the shit hadn't happened yet, but I was on the timeline and I saw the image of Chris Bay holding the Bullet Club T-shirt. And I know most niggas is like, Drip is probably like, oh shit, Jay White boy. And
shit.
He's fucking with
I'm the Jay White boy. Jay White's Jay White. I'm the Jay White boy.
It's a difference?
Yeah.
Anyway, hype. And I'm always on, I'm like,
I'm the Jay White boy of this show. When you're just a plumber, you need to grow. You know,
dude, Chris don't even need these niggas. It's a dope look. It's an amazing look.
Yeah, that's what it is more than anything. Like you said, like, he doesn't need them.
It's not the same Bullet Club.
Look at that shirt. Does he need him? Come on.
Well, look at that shirt, and then y'all want to make a good shirt? I'm sorry. Y'all want to make y'all shirts hotter? I'm just saying. I've seen that same. It's 2021. Put some. What's some niggas using?
Isn't Chris Bay in the Bullet Club? Isn't Chris Bay in the Bullet Club going to make this shirt? Like, you really going to have to up the price for this shirt.
Look, they could make this shirt. They could blackrasslin@gmail.com.
I don't want to see Chris Bay with the Bullet Club.
Why?
Yo, the weight. Don't let them ride your wave.
It's facts. Is he the most lit out the? Who's all in this book? This is with.
It's Tama Tonga in them now. It's really Tama Tonga's
Tonga.
These niggas.
Fuck those shits. That's right.
Yeah,
those niggas.
Them.
Yeah,
it's Jay
I like
White,
that.
Kenta.
Yeah, with it.
Evil. Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, Bad Luck Fale.
Does that mean he's gonna be in New Japan and shit more?
I sure hope so.
I think that when never mind.
Well, because I was gonna say, the one thing I kept hearing about Bryan Danielson was that he at some point he also wanted to be in New Japan. So we could be in the situation where the American Dragon might be taking on Chris Bay representing the Bullet Club. Like, that's a match that could happen somewhere.
For most people, it's where the money resides. So for Bryan Danielson, it's like, where does the New Japan reside? Like, that's the side I'm going to. Because then, again, there were those WWE rumors. And apparently that was just New Japan trying to like piss off AEW allegedly or whatever it was, trying to make a Vince McMahon type statement.
I feel you.
Because that's really what Bryan Danielson's been wanting is a New Japan match.
Yeah, he been wanting
string of matches. Yeah.
Never mind.
No, say it.
He wants to get in the ring and get beat up. I feel like he's ready to get. He wants to bang.
Want to die in the ring together.
He wants to fulfill the prophecy, son. He wants to have the best matches, which is I respect it.
I can't fault the man for wanting to do. That's on. If he knows whatever's going on with him, best of luck to him. I hope he's safe. Speaking of Impact. Kiera Hogan dipped. She announced on her OnlyFans that she was done. Whatever tapings was the last tapings. Number 23 on the BRP 50 this year
is Ghost, dog.
The team is a wrap.
It's a Reynolds.
The quote she said was because there was I'm going to see what else is out there for me. I can't tell if that means she's going to try and go NXT. Wrestle somewhere else or if it's a wrap. Are there rumors that she's going to NXT?
No, but if you saw that they lost Shotzi Blackheart, Tegan Knox, Toni Storm.
But you also got to take it to a court. You don't know what kind of – no, I'm just speaking. I'm just talking to you.
Right.
You don't know – how Sasha Banks felt about that shit that you were saying that you was kicking months ago. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody want to flex, you'll never make it here. But
I mean, they still put Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins in the same ring together.
But
just so Seth Rollins can beat his ass again.
What I'm saying is, I on the list. There's a list, right? They got a list, and then they got a separate list, and the separate list is like, where are they outside of the WWE? A Sasha Banks connected to a Star Wars show.
That shit is up here.
That's through the roof. That shit is through. That broke through the roof.
It's a high res front up here. This is 1680p up here.
Yo, why you rubbing the wall like that? Like you was off of, what was that movie with Puffy in it, yo?
Oh, Get Him to the Greek. He's like, see this shit? Reminds me of old pussy back in the day. Miss that shit.
What was the name of the drug, yo? What was
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Yeah,
Jeffrey.
He's like, who would be afraid of a Jeffrey? Like,
yeah, nigga smoke at Jeffrey.
It was fucking K. It was Special K.
Ain't that Kanye's boyfriend?
The only person I know who might know the answer to that is Faye Jackson, but I heard she was on trial this week, and I don't know if we got the answers. But brother, our correspondent, the Black Rasslin legal correspondent, brother Famuel.
They was doing Famuel Jackson.
Brother Famuel Jackson.
And I hope they burn in hell.
He was in the courtroom. Wait, so she break down why she was even on trial?
So when on Sunday night, Money in the Bank match, she says she tweets, hey, look, I'm so sure this nigga's gonna lose. If he win, I'll post a nude. And sure enough.
And niggas got horny.
Yeah, niggas say, yeah, that nigga.
Well, I'm assuming. I mean, the fact that Homegirl had to go on trial. I'm assuming the fact that Black Rasslin Twitter was wild horny off of her saying I'm gonna post nudes.
He won. She posts like the makeup palette nudes. Like
right.
That,
yeah.
so.
She's like.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
So here's the problem: is she talks so wild and reckless
people expect
niggas are going to, once you start talking wild and reckless, when you say something crazy, niggas is gonna hold you to it.
Oh, you gonna
and
do
I think
it?
that's more so the case.
Right.
It's like, why? Now what?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because she did talk spice. She got an OnlyFans too, right?
I probably Patreon or something.
Something, yeah.
Something. So she talked wild spicy on the timeline, whatever the situation is. So but I didn't realize it was going to be a whole Twitter space. Suge D.
So yeah, shout out to Suge D. Suge D is very
Dr.
funny.
D to you.
No, that's another guy. A whole nother guy. A whole nother guy.
Sorry.
He was the defense. I'm sorry, he was the prosecutor. Her defense attorney was Big Swole.
Smart.
Right after, she's in the AEW locker room. She talking to Mark Henry. She like, shut up, and your white daddy. And you know what I'm saying? They was calling people to the stand. It was very funny, but niggas kind of ganged up on Suge D. They cape and you know what I mean. They cape for Faye and but it was they shut down they broke spaces 3 times.
I saw some site reported that she was trending #1 on Twitter as well. Again, I was out. I was in the zone. I didn't know what was going on. So
Faye trial trended. What's the guy Scott Sapp?
Sean Ross Sapp.
Sean.
Not Scott Sapp of Creed. No, not him.
Same thing. You know what I mean?
From What Culture Wrestling?
No, that's another guy too.
Sean Ross Sapp is Fightful.
Yeah, he is at Fightful. They're the ones that apparently they broke some news.
Another white guy. It's what it is.
But yeah,
shouts out Ryan Satin though. Ryan Satin, I rock with him. Cool man.
Xavier Woods was in there. There was a lot of niggas in there. You know what I mean? Superstar Spud was in there. God dang.
Whole squad was horny.
Yeah, it wasn't a horny thing. It was entertaining. I ain't going. I'm glad. But it showed the thing
from What Culture.
The thing that was really important about what it showed is that Black Wrestling Twitter has some pull. They have an audience. There's a voice there, and it teaches you, but it demonstrates it. But you have to keep showing it. You gotta keep showing it.
Facts.
And I think you use that to springboard. Now, and I'm gonna tell you, and if niggas follow me on Twitter, I said this earlier. I feel like we're gonna see some sort of wrestlers court pop up on television somewhere. Because it worked. And if it works that way, you know what I'm saying, one place, it can work somewhere else. But it shows the value of Black voices and Black fans. It was thousands of niggas in there.
The one thing I have to when they were introducing both sides of the case, was anybody playing the People's Court? That shit is hard.
The jury, when you war with me, is people. Yeah, that's my favorite Jason.
I'm sorry.
That'd have been tough. That'd have been tough, man. But it was definitely entertaining. You know what I mean? I have a feeling they're going to, because this was the second trial that
right now Cody Rhodes is hearing you like that meme, like
100%. But the first trial was the and
you have TBS's next new comedy is
She-Hulk, the Buffy Slayer. You know what I mean? He was on trial first, and now this one was the very successful one. And I think the next one will probably be a reach or a force. because it's kind of the cycle of things.
You mean this one wasn't a reach or a force?
I mean, it seemed like it was more natural.
Yeah, it was
because a real one had happened before, and they were like, that was successful, and that was about like some real shit. And
it wasn't. It really wasn't.
I mean, something that got overblown. I mean, probably more.
But this one is more realistic and kind of plausible at that level, because it's stuff that those people would care about, and it's not anything to where it can get nasty. This one really couldn't get
But
nasty.
it's about-
Like you couldn't get.
It's about
You
a
couldn't put
woman.
me.
To seeing a woman nude, though, how's that not getting that to a perception of being nasty?
When I say
Nasty.
nasty, I'm sorry. When I say
I know
nasty,
what you mean, but I'm just saying,
like
some-
it was kind of all whimsical and funny. And,
Right. It was
you know
so
what I mean?
fun.
Big
It was-
Swole was in Twitter Spaces cussing and saying nigga, which that's my
probably
favorite
high.
part.
She probably hit that joint and
Because I've been medicating for so long. I can't.
I was gonna say I'm glad you mentioned the whimsy, because I think if I had to be in the court on Twitter Spaces, it probably would get nasty. I'm trying to think
The way your voice get, it probably get nasty.
Well, I'm saying like who would I naturally go into Twitter? Like who would I go to Twitter Spaces to go to court against aside from Muth?
Probably one of these niggas in here, one of us.
Yeah, I was about to say we're every week's at Twitter. Every week's on Twitter Space though, so that's why you got to subscribe to Black
It's
Rasslin.
gonna be drip, yo. It's gonna be drip. It's definitely gonna be drip. This is the problem: is someone is going to bite it first,
Right.
And make it corny.
Right.
This is like that. Which one will it be? Will it be Fam, Cal, Matt, Drip? And then it was Drip.
Definitely drip. Definitely get it. One of these things is not like the other.
One thing Drip didn't do is win on the predictions this week. I guess we'll see what happens next week after WWE invades Rolling Loud. Is there anything else that we're missing? I feel like I got everything on my list. I don't know if there was anything else that popped off.
Y'all niggas come out next week and check the y'all New York niggas. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, you were mentioning the Twitter Spaces and the Black communities. I mean, you know, we at the top of the show we mentioned Black Announce Table. They got their teas out. Java Slam is going to be.
I think only for one more day. So if you're listening on Friday, watching this on Friday, or listening, it's the final day, if I believe.
Hopefully, you got your check and you're about to purchase.
But hurry up! I got mine.
I got already got it. But nah, shouts out to Eve and them. But yeah, no, Java Slam is next week.
Mm-hmm.
That card sounds crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That card sounds crazy. If you fucking with the people in the Twitter Spaces, the people in the BRP 50, you're gonna enjoy what happens on that.
And most of us will be there. So I mean, yeah.
Drip couldn't make it.
Drip couldn't make it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I do the sting from the rafters, like in the middle?
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
This nigga.
Like, who is this white nigga in Brooklyn?
yeah, like. Well, I'm in Brooklyn, so they're like, oh, it's
better make sure you pay for the right.
Sting. It's a sting. Everybody stay inside. Don't open the door.
It's a sting.
Yeah,
You're wondering how everyone's.
Math is gonna be running a vegan chopped cheese vendor.
Hey, Sparks. You already know what it is.
Facts. Wait, is everybody about to cop these Monarchs? Every time I'm out, or every time he's out, Sparks hits me. He hits me. It's to the point now, if I see
I'm not
him,
putting them over, Sparks. I'm not, yo. I'm just gonna be honest, Sparks. I'm not gonna be able to put them over, champ.
I never.
if I bought a pair, I'd be crazy.
I just bought.
They don't look like I
don't even know the name of.
I don't know what pants to wear with a pair of my. Like I'm sitting.
Oh no, I know. I tell you what, you get you
the big horse.
I don't know.
Bootcut hammer hooks.
Matt,
what year is this?
Bootcut hammer hooks.
I'm not that type. I'm not that type of dad.
Exactly.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I got a kid, so I don't want the Monarchs. The irony is you don't want
have an actual sense of style. That's why you don't want them.
Thank you, Drip. I appreciate that. I must be putting clothes on. I don't know what's going on. On that note, y'all got any Black Rasslins of the week?
I'm gonna go Sugar Dunkerton.
Whole lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Mysterious Q. Shout out to Mysterious Q.
Facts.
I'll go the person who we haven't mentioned yet, Keith Lee. Made his return.
Oh, shit.
Finally.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome
Grand opening,
back.
grand closing.
Nah, it doesn't make sense for him to come in and beat Lashley though.
It doesn't doesn't make sense for him to come in and beat Lashley. He also doesn't have to be the person that got beat by Lashley. But I get again,
the better scenario would have been Jeff Hardy gets squashed by Bobby Lashley and Keith Lee beats Karrion Kross.
That nigga would have been dead. He would have been shooting up. Never mind.
That would have been the better scenario. I mean, Jeff Hardy. I mean, he did wrestle a match high as fuck.
He was wilding. He was wilding.
Big wilding.
Big wilding.
He was. He was like we weren't.
I stopped. I was talking. Then I stopped.
You told a whole story about
they got dang ring.
That shit.
Where's the dope?
Oh.
Boy, you out here buying coochie and hair on. What's wrong with you?
What you say about John? Almost. No. My Black Rasslin.
He was chatting it up again. Shouts to Semper Vivi.
Chatting it up with who?
Oh yeah, shout out
Gun.
Yeah, him West we West Side Gun.
Oh yeah, they was at ringside.
Man.
He said he was over there. Hey nigga, I got bars too. I know MVP was on the song. I got bars too. He said, nigga, you could rap African?
That nigga said
you
could talk
African.
You could talk, nigga.
You can rap in African? That's all because he gonna be in the booth for the whole 16 on a legal pad ready to spit. It was like, nah.
Drunk bow. Yeah.
Young song say, nah, kick it in African.
Hey yo, kick the Swahili.
Kick the Swahili.
Niggas gonna hear me.
John Cena's back now. You can't see me.
Oh shit! You got this nigga rapping now.
Oh gosh!
I gotta see. Then John Cena came out and was like, "Wait."
Yo, John Cena is big cheeks, yo.
Drip. Do not put no melodies in the fucking do. You can't be on that dude. No. You got this one doing.
It's hard.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Hey, I'm with you, baby. No, I mean, I'm with you. Go ahead. We're gonna get a picture of Westside. I know Westside got a picture with John Cena last night.
I don't sit on this episode one week, and these niggas got the melodic fucking Doot dudes. Who's your nigga will be shooting at me? Hey, nigga, hey.
They gonna switch to rapper dudes. They gonna switch to hey yo.
My Black Rasslin of the week is Bobby Lashley. Fuck that shit. He killing niggas. He gonna murder Cole Goldberg.
Like a Newport.
Yup.
In some swim trunks.
Yup. Already shot it.
Where can people find y'all on social media?
Man, IlFam790 is social media choice. Way more importantly, at Where's Buffy? Where'sBuffy.com.
Thanks.
At Math Damon. You can catch me at Jabba Slam on Saturday, my nigga. Next Saturday.
Yes.
This Saturday, you're gonna catch us at MCW stunting. Bottle of Hennessy in the second row.
Look it up.
We getting tossed out for sure. That's all part of the game.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him. And to my left.
Jesus.
If you see Matt at Jobber Slam, ask him for merch. He'll give it to you.
Facts. Because I'm gonna have a ghetto blaster on me.
Matt the merch.
Hey yo, imagine a nigga telling a story about where he shot somebody. He was like, nah, yo, nigga ran up on me, yo. And I mean, he just had his hands. And nigga try to put his hands up. I say,
I'm Cal. At Cal on Twitter.
You just jump right over this.
Whatever.
No, I thought he was speaking.
Oh, you know what? Because it's all right. It's all right. You're
Nah,
the
fam.
No respect.
No honor. No honor. No honor amongst thieves. Fuck.
You can find me on Twitter at Davis aka Drip, Instagram Davis Colm DC. Again, buy the Black and Now Table merch if you're listening today. It's the last day to do it. Follow us on YouTube. Last night I said if we were to hit 500 before SummerSlam, I'd release a short film I was in high school where I got suspended. I'd tell that whole story. It'd be a world premiere.
Really?
Kind of an origin story of Drip, maybe. I mean,
we're currently at 473. So
I'm
to this.
I'm kind of a draw. I got 4 in the last 24 hours. So
I'm gonna say if I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you're watching this on YouTube and you not subscribed, I don't know why you're not subscribed.
Then fuck you.
Nah.
Wait.
If you don't chew Big Red, then
You got too much dip on your chip.
The views of Drip do not reflect the views.
You got too much dip
See,
on
that's the court. That's Twitter.
That's the core. Is Drip fucking up future?
Does he speak for us? No. Trial of Faye.
No.
That's good. That's a good one.
Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Like,
Hey, Drip, tell them, if you have gotten this far in the show, go ahead and check where you would normally check and check out, nigga.
Facts. You already know. You should know at this point. I'm at Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. BlackRasslin.com is the website. And as always, you can find the Black Rasslin Podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, Deezer, wherever the fuck you get podcasts. We there again, youtube.com/Black Rasslin. Subscribe, like, comment, review, share, all that shit. Boost the fucking signal.
I see, like what's it you say? I'm Moto. Hey yo, hey yo.
Hey, Calgary Flame.
Soon. I don't even have it.
Right now.
It's here. So that next week we should have them.
Right now.
I want mine.
Check where you normally check and check out.
I want mines is what I'm saying.
Nigga, it's not an after hours conversation.
Like me or not, I didn't come up here to be liked. I came up here to get paid.